Today, we're going to try to do something that I thought was impossible. And I've tried it a couple of times already, and I've made videos about it. We're going to change the oil on the 2022 Mach 1, and we're not going to make a mess. We're not going to spill oil all over the harness. I've made this video 2 times in the past, and both times ended up being just a real mess. Some of the viewers of the channel said, Tony, try this. This is a flexible spout. You can kind of stick it underneath the filter. And this gives up here. I'll show you in the camera. There's some give here. Jam that thing underneath the filter, spin it off. The oil will run down this little spout into your drain pan. Spin your new filter on with it in place, and there's no mess. So we're going to try that. Is it going to work? I don't know. We'll find out together. So first things first, I made this little tray. It has these 2 little notches on it. Once this thing starts to pour out of here, which it's going to. This is a UPR plug. I got this because it has 2 O-rings on it. So I'm going to let that drain first. Then I'm going to slide this in from the side when I start to get less. And that's going to keep it from running back. What happens is this oil starts to drain back onto the tray, and that fills up the tray. We don't want that. So once this thing starts to get down to a trickle, or gets close to a trickle, the flow slows down. I'm going to slide this in here and let it go like that. That'll keep the oil from bundling up on that tray. And ready to deploy it. I want to get it right when it's going to hit the there we go. So we're good there. No mess there. I got a couple of drips, but that's livable. There's a couple of drips on there. I actually got a lot of leaves in this undercarriage. I'm going to blow them out with an air compressor. But that's not too bad right now. Let's slide that under there. We're just going to let that drain for a while. I'm going to clean off this plug. Yeah, that's working really well. So that's keeping the oil where it needs to go. I'm going to let that thing drain for a long time, just so I get as much oil out of there as I can. So it's been about 20 minutes. I don't really think I'm going to get a whole lot more oil out of there, but I can say we successfully stopped any mess from getting on the undercarriage tray there. So I'm just going to put the plug back in. And these just twist on, so it's pretty simple to get them in there. Drop this down in the pan. Let that run off. I have 2 drops here, which is way better than what I've done in the past. The issue is the waste oil runs from the base of the filter, and the engine casting has an extrusion that juts out and makes it difficult to wedge a solid tray into it. The oil will run down the block and hit the electrical harness and this brace, and that runs into the under tray, and you end up with a big mess. So I have that thing jammed up in there, but it appears to be under the filter, so I'm hoping that works out okay. I can't really get you up in there any better than that. But yeah, if this doesn't work, you're not going to want it anyhow, but we're going to try it, all right? After a little bit of swearing, I figured out the flexible spout needed to be removed in order to loosen the filter. Then I could jam the spout into place and loosen the filter by hand. Big tip here, I placed a rag on the harness, and you should loosen the filter slowly. I went fast, and some of the oil ran on the back side of the spout. That didn't need to happen. Even if you go slowly, you will have a bit of oil adhere to the block and run down the harness, but it isn't much. It's much less than it would have been without the spout, and that's a welcome result. Eventually back the filter off, and almost all the remaining oil will hit the spout and drain into your pan. At this point, all we need to do is add a new filter. I use a Motorcraft FL500S as per the manufacturer's recommendation. Add 10 quarts of oil. I use a 5W30 Pensoil Euroblend synthetic, and reset the computer within the setting system in the car. Then it's job done. So how'd it go? Well, Still a little messy, but I'd say it's 85% better. This thing actually did its job. The issue with the filter is there's a piece of aluminum casting there that kind of just juts out, and there's not much you can do about it. I did get some oil to go over the back of it. Yeah, so it's way better. I can tell you this, if you go to a dealership, you're not going to get this level of care. There's going to be oil on your under tray and on the harness and on the brace, that body brace that goes across there. That's just how it's going to be. And then that residual oil, even if they wipe it up a little bit, those guys at dealerships are paid by the amount of vehicles they do. They get rate time, so they have so much to do an oil change, and that's it. They can't spend a couple hours like I do being careful. If you can change your own oil, I recommend you do it. This piece will certainly help. Yeah, it's still a little bit messy, but it's way better than what I've dealt with in the past, and I'll take it. You know, it's thank you whoever recommended this piece. It was on Amazon. Yeah, it's a little better situation than what I was dealing with in the past. I don't have, you know, there's not oil here. There's not oil all over the place. It's not all over the floor. I didn't need half a bedspread to clean it up. A couple of rags, some paper towels, and I was good. So there you have it. If you want to see what a mess looks like, check out this video over here. It's one of my old videos, and yeah, it was a mess. This time, a little bit, but not so much. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Till next time, we'll see you.